everybody. In this lecture, we are going to learn how to output a message to the console, alright? Let's go ahead and get started. So, in every line of code in Java needs to be run within a class. Alright, you may not understand what that means, but let's just go over it. So, class, and what is the name of our class? We need to give it a name. So I'm going to give it console. But why? Well, whatever our console, whatever the name of your Java file is, you need to name it that too. So I named mine console.java. Our class will be called Java. Okay? We're gonna go ahead, put a opening and closing curly braces, right? Now within this class, right? So this is our class. These 5 lines right here. We named our class is called console. We're gonna write public static void main 2 parentheses, opening and closing, opening curly brace and a closing one, right? So now within our main parameters, right? This is our parameters. We'll go over everything later, word by word, right? I promise you. Let's write string, 2 brackets, and args. Great. So this is the basis of our program, right? This is what every Java program needs. All right, let's go over it again. So here's our class, right? It's called console. And our class, see, wraps around this entire, so this is our main method, our main function, right? And the class wraps around this main method of ours, right? So here we have the word public, alright? Public means anything can access it, alright? So if we were to create another class, public means we can use the main method in our class, alright? You may not understand, this is, perfectly fine, but later on, you'll understand everything, right? Static means we don't have to create an instance of this, alright? We can use it freely and efficiently, alright? The void means it does not return a value. Right, the function, this method does not return a value. That's okay. This is the name of our method. So this entire thing right here is called a method. Very important to know that. Here's our string. This has, our main function has an array of strings called args. That's, again, you may not understand, but that's alright. Let's go ahead within our main function, right? In between these 2 curly braces, we're gonna write system dot out dot print line, just the ln, closing and opening parentheses. Perfect. This is it. So now let's go ahead, write 2 parentheses, and we can write hello world. Let's go ahead and give it a try, shall we? We're gonna turn on this, gonna run the code, and down here it says hello world. It will display whatever we have in between these 2 parentheses, right? Let's go ahead, go over it again. So this is our class, this is our main method, main function, and within our main function we have this statement, alright? As you can see, it ends with a semicolon, similar to like a sentence. Sentences end with a period. This ends with a semicolon, right? Now, you might be thinking, what is all this system.out.println? Well, believe it or not, this is actually a class. When we use this system.out, we're accessing a class, and this is the method, right? Println, it's like a function we're using, right? And this function print stuff to the console. Alright? And let's go over parameters, okay? Parameters are whatever is in between these 2 parentheses, okay? In the main function, the only parameters are an array of strings called args, right? But for here, the parameter is some text, right? So hello world. We can write something else, for example, like my name is James. Alright, let's go ahead and click run. So run our program. And long story short, whatever we type in between these two parentheses will display it here in the console. Alright, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you understood. I know this is a lot to take in at once, but definitely later on, everything will become more clear. Alright, see you in the next video.